This kind of bugs me more than anything, is when it doesn't seem like I'm solving a puzzle. Like, it doesn't seem like getting back to the mansion is supposed to be a puzzle, but it is. Turn the power back on immediately as soon as this happens. Don't know what good that did. Oh my god, of course I have lockpicking powers now. I can just go down here. Brilliant. Egad, brain. Brilliant. Alright, so ignore what I said about it doesn't seem like it's supposed to be hard. It wasn't. A painting of sunflowers, their petals are turned inward like teeth. Ew. Where are we? New place. What did it say? Basement. A book called The Killer 7 catches your eye. The illustrations have an unusual art style. A collection of stories about talking animals. A curious thing to collect. In one of them, a playing card is being used as a bookmark. This is ominous. A painting of a dragon is mounted above the cabinet. It was drawn either by a master expressionist or a very small child. Shots fired. These two barrels smell off. Maybe the ale went bad. Or maybe it's poison! Figures for everything sold in the bar. There seem to be 2 sets of ledgers? Hey, we've seen this room before. From the other side of this vent. Enough beer to drown a small army. Unless they're northerners, in which case it's enough for morning's refreshments. The selection of wines are extraordinary. It will be a struggle to find a single bottle worth less than hundreds, if not thousands of pounds. An empty keg of what smells like brandy, and some knocked over stools. May well be related. Ah, Thanos, the Blueprint Prince, and Aurum Runes, the Midas Giant. So we've seen both of them, but we don't know how either one dies. Who will the last one be? We might get this today. I don't know that we'll get the whole game today, but we're gonna get a lot today. He's right on the other side of this door, isn't he? No? I'll light this. I'm gonna have to turn off this record, and then we'll try talking to people. All the drinks here have amazing names, and have poison in. Did I mention that? Welcome to the bar, friend. Every cocktail we serve here is made with a different variety of venom. Just a drop, mind you, but it gives the drinks a kick like you wouldn't believe. The Marquis is a connoisseur's connoisseur when it comes to freaky drinks. All these creatures here, everyone's venom adds a different flavor. And down in the casino, the thing he's been growing there, I mean, wow, it's Alright, I think you've had quite enough. I tell you, I've had enough. Okay, that painting, that's why we couldn't get to that door before, because we didn't know that there was a painting that was a door. Password? No, don't know it? I didn't think so. Passwords. Alright, well, there's plenty that we can do now. First of all, I'm gonna sing. Well, the garden has been perfectly cultivated. It is clearly a labor of love. The beautifully tended flower patch. There are carved flowers in with the reel. Interesting. Something fell from the clock tower. It's hard to make out in the flower bed. Oh. Oh, interesting. The password is 12345. What, do you take that ghost for a moron? Or is it idiot? What does he say in Spaceballs? It's the same password an idiot would have on his luggage. The gardens. Oh, I thought maybe they would have time be stopped while we were down here, just because it's so nice. We just want to spend some time down here. The water from the fountain is more soothing than you imagined possible. Wow, this is a whole deal. There is no path here. It's just the one tiny little house. The door is marked with a teardrop. It will not open. It's her. It's the drippy hair lady. And she has a boar above the furnace. And there is no baby inside the thing, but she appears to be pregnant. Are we looking into the past? Is this a puzzle? Is this a time puzzle? I should probably, even though we're not going to accomplish anything on this day, I should hurry up and go attune to one of the clocks so I don't need to make a long walk again. That is a hand. Is it not? That was not there when we came through before, was it? Am I blind? Alright, so I know which one I want to start with. We want to... Oh! Oh! Look! Ha! Alright. He's not going to be there, is he? Now that he's been revealed, he's gonna do that. He's gonna randomly show up. We saw him once before. So now when we walk into rooms, sometimes it's gonna look like we just missed him. That's cute. Oh jeez. Let me take a look at this link real quick. Over 1400 Western Europe Street. Over 1,400 Western Australian government officials used password 123 as their password. It's funny, but I can imagine that... Okay, so, like, I work at a service desk, and I've worked at other help desks before, and there are, like, depending on who you ask, like, say somebody needs a new password. Normally, you don't set it for them. You go through the process of doing a reset. But because that can be difficult for some users to understand, sometimes you just set the password yourself and tell them, okay, this is your password, and once you get in, change it. It is quite possible that some desk out there was either setting initial accounts to password 1234 or was resetting passwords to password 1234 and then telling people, once you get in, change it, and that nobody did. Because otherwise it would be pretty unusual for that many people. Even if you were like, I'm dumb, I'm going to pick a dumb password. You wouldn't randomly have that many people all pick that password. It's somebody was giving out that password and people were not changing it, which is still bad. It's still bad, but... See, yes and no. Like, if you... Because for a while, like, there was one place that I worked where I would do that, right? All right, hold on. Pick this up, then light the candle, then get out of the room. Or not get out of the room, but get in the closet, right? Go, go, go. That I would go like, oh, okay, I'm going to make your password winter with a capital W 354M or whatever. And it's like, if you make it complicated, people can't, like, working at a help desk makes you really understand how many people just cannot do anything right. Wait, that is a large man. I don't care how big he is. If he doesn't know the password, he's not stepping foot in the club. Hey, is that... Wait, shut up, you two. Is that... It is! That's Aurum runes, man! Even in a hangout like this, I can spot your handiwork a mile away. Well, man, I love his work. But if he doesn't know the password, then... Oh, shut up about your stupid password. Everyone knows it's Eleanor. Just let him through. Okay, Thanos said the statue is through here. Let's go take a look. No one else gets a free pass except for me. Except for me, because I'm a time traveler. We get to do whatever we want. Right. I missed the first thing that he said, and it might be important too. Pull the arm, you say. There we go, just like you said. Can't say I wasn't willing to help a guy out, Thanos. Maybe just one quick drink. Sexy horse carnage is a perfectly good... See, but not everybody knows how to spell carnage. That's, like... It's really hard to think of, like, good... 5, 6, 7 letter words that nobody will ever misspell. Alright, let's light this candle. What? What are you saying? I'm not about to steal anything. The band plays on. No matter what, no matter when, the band always plays on. Something that is close to people. Dildo Horse Party. Who is this? This ghost looks a little different. I was passed over for first saxophone. Where are you now? Alright, so I can get in here. Does that guy pass through here again? Maybe? Possible. I'm gonna hop out and look for him. Is this him? Is he coming? I don't buy anything fishy's going on, but I did say I'd help him. I can't shake that. I haven't seen Lucas around. Not once. You know anything about that? I missed part of this conversation. No, sir. The master is often very busy. Yeah, but I've not seen Ellie either. It does seem a little off. Anyway, I guess I'll have to pass on another drink or Thanos. Okay. Everything is fine. That ain't right. Must be some of those weird robots Lucas explains. That blackjack dealer is something else. You think the guy who designed this plate... They talk so fast. Alright. Oh, he left. Good. I can go in here and pick up this card. If there's one thing the sexy Brutale has in spades, it's bars. No one goes thirsty here. So we know that you have to keep hitting these until... Is it after club? Nope, it's after diamond. After diamond comes heart. He goes around to each one and pulls at once. I wasn't supposed to walk through yet. Nope, it's fine. That one is fine. Soccer mom as an actual random password, like where they just put some words together. So it's pretty funny. Oh, no, still fine. Let's hit this again. I have a feeling I need to set this one to diamond so that he walks in, it sets to heart, and does this open a passage? It does not. There's got to be a fourth one somewhere. Let's go up here since we can pick this lock now. Nothing in here. The first edition of Grayson Grayson's autobiography. I prefer the term treasure hunter. That's a Final Fantasy VI reference. The case contains some very smudged diagrams for an enormous golden clock. Collected Songs by Tequila Bell. A signed copy of Collected Signatures by Trinity Carrion. It also contains a braille version of signatures? Okay. The shelves are filled with tomes on everything from history to poetry. Cannot speak today. Does it have any tomes on how to speak? Any tomes on how to read this book? The entire wall of books are filled with a set of encyclopedias top to bottom. The level of detail must be extraordinary. Fancy room. The table is right underneath the chandelier above. Well now. Not quite sure how to get up there. That's how. Alright, so one person is dead already, so... And the other one's about to die in 30 minutes. And then we're... Oh no, wait, one of them is not dead? Okay, so I could, no, they're both dead. It had nothing to do with this chandelier. A Bible is open at Proverbs 23:14. Someone has been researching the creation of the hungry charm. Proverbs 23:14. I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna look that up right now. Even though it's Proverbs 23:14. Proverbs 23:14. Punish them with the rod and save them from death. Very interesting. I guess I don't know the context without reading the rest of chapter 23 of Proverbs. So I know that we can't follow we can't follow the wheelchair person He goes through a door that we're not allowed to go through. I wonder how fun this would be to speedrun. Okay, so its heart is when it's... Okay, so I'm supposed to leave it on diamond. Then I kind of have to hide in here because he's already... In a biblical sense, the rod is a name for the word of God of Holy Scriptures. Because I would have you know, I immediately think, like, what's that spare the rod and spoil the child, which I don't know is from the Bible. It might be, it might not be, but in the sense that you, if they were saying use the rod, I would have thought that that meant punishment, but it might not. Alright, so he says, statue is right where he said it would be. Pull the arm, you say. There we go, just like you said. Can't say I wasn't... Oh, but it messed up. Am I supposed... Okay, is it spade and then heart? I don't know how I could mess this up. Club. Diamond. Heart. How did I mess that up? Then there's one down here. This is already on heart, but he's going to pull it once. Now what is on diamond? Being brought up atheist, I have almost zero knowledge of those metaphors, but it's always fun to learn about them. Indeed. This one's already on diamond. I've talked to this guy. I thought I had a card, and now it's gone. That is a mystery. Well, well, well. That's what happens when you travel through time, buddy. Be more careful next time. Nobody's in here yet? Wheelchair guy is on his way through here, I guess? Alright, so... I was in a hurry coming through here before. I think there was another way to go, is there? Rough inks on handmade parchment. It's an unsettling effect. Painting has a faded and scratchy quality. You're unsure of its significance. Ah, this is a new room. A faded handwritten book sits in the display case. The title appears to be The History of Cardenio. Another new room. And a new... Ooh, The library winding key. Fierce hog heads line the wall. They look identical, which casts doubt on their authenticity. This is this room. What? What was that? Oh, he's beneath me, I guess? He's beneath me. This is the room above the entryway. It's unexpected. And this is just this here. So I feel like I haven't learned anything just yet. There's a lot of walking around in this part of the house just to get from point A to point B. A collection of horror stories. The catalogs for the library. It is well organized. So where is the library? Have we found it? We haven't been there, but we can't get there. We can't get there because we can't pass through this door, can we? Yeah, I think this is a door we can't pass through. So we can't get to that room. Where else in the library would there be a... Oh. Up. Where is this? Where is here? Where is this? I don't know where that is. That's got to be back up, right? Upstairs? Is that where I am right now? It is not. This is the first floor. That's okay. So, fun fact: in probably everywhere in the world except for America, because that's how we roll, the floor above the ground floor is called the first floor. But that is not the case in America, and that's why that really threw me for a loop here. It goes ground floor and then second floor. there is first floor is another name for the ground floor in America, at least. Not the case in Europe, or in Britain anyway. I don't know about everywhere else, but I do know that in Britain, and they did say something in here about pounds, so I assume this must take place in jolly old England. Maybe it's the elusive second floor basement. Colonel, what's a Hind D doing here? Yeah, look at that. They keep doing that to us, having that guy show up. So we can't pass through this door. We can't get to that room, which is one of the last undiscovered rooms on the map. I kind of want to go No, we gotta find... Where can I use that winding key? Also bugs me that I'm having trouble... I want to be able to just drag the map around, but it doesn't work that way. Where is this? Where there's a bunch of hallways. And what is that icon? What is all of this? Have I ever... I must have never been here, because I would have noticed a clock just hanging out. Alright. So I tell you what. Well... If I just come over here and sing again real quick... Definitely an arm on the ground. Does he say anything about it? I just want to see what happens at, like, midnight over here at the house, if anything. Might be too late. Oh, especially too late because I accidentally clicked. Click, click, click. Yeah, we're not gonna make it. Yeah, controls are a tiny bit finicky in this game. Oh, and I don't remember where I picked up that winding key either. Now that's gonna bother me, right? Because now I'll find the clock but not know where the key is. Alright, here's the plan. We're gonna go upstairs, and I know there's more ghosts we can talk to, so I'm gonna talk to them. I'm gonna grab this. Just because. There's a subreddit called English Learning that I try and check out on a daily basis, where, you know, people are just trying to learn, you know, people of various different skill levels trying to learn a little bit of English. And it's funny how much English you realize you don't know. Like when somebody will ask about verb tenses, and I'm like, I don't really know how to explain it, but this is the only correct word you can use, and I don't know why. Okay, so this one, I remembered this one, but it is already lit. Okay, so I think I was just confused when I used to come by here and would see this icon on the screen, and I'd be like, but there's no ghosts here. This icon means a candle is lit. It does not mean there is a ghost in the room. One of the things that I would love about this game is if it like, there have been way too many times that I walked up to a room and clicked it, figuring, oh, I want to go in this room. And then as I walk up to it, the mask burns to show, oh, you know, there's somebody in the room. You can't enter safely. And I wish it wouldn't let me. Or I wish it would somehow not let me, like, do it in a hurry. There is a vase that I can break over here. So far, all we've gotten from this are cards, right? Or did I get the winding key from one of them? I don't even remember. What else do I want to do here? Oh, color versus color, of course. What was the other one? What's one of the things that comes up? The fact that, like, sincerely versus yours truly, or yours very sincere. No, what's the other one? There's some weird thing. Somebody asked this question about, oh, should I end a letter this way or end a letter that way? And I'm like, you would never end a letter that way. And somebody else who was from England chimed in and was like, no, you use this. You use this when you know the person on a first name basis, and this when you don't, or something like that. And whatever it was, it sounded very weird, and I don't remember now what it was. Alright, we're gonna... Is there a candle in that room? I don't remember. I'm gonna let him take her out, and then I'm gonna go in that room. I'm just kind of wasting time here because this does not actually help me with anything, does it? Now I see through you as though you're made of glass. And it's too late. Oh, what a waste of time. American English just doesn't care about you. So I have been waiting for ages to get in here and light this candle and talk to the ghosts in this room, because I thought they were part of the puzzle. They're not. But I do want to hear what they have to say. In fact, really, I would love to see what they have to say, but, like, while the murder is going on. Jolly good show. Well, then. Oh, well, hello indeed. Come to observe the talent as well, have we? She is such a star. The plunging neckline, the heaving bosom. You can keep that, actually. The real thing is so much more alluring. Oh! Huh! He gave me the invitation. See, I would have thought that her ghost would be here or something, because we can still hear the singing. Job's done. Alright, so we have not done anything... We've not done anything good yet. We have not seen how either of the two people dies. All right, so let's do this then. Let's... Can we get to the entrance from here? It's right next to us. And I'll fast forward us to... Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but it's okay. guy should be coming back at some point, right? No, this says he's over there. Yep, Blind is from Florida. I'm from New York. New York, if you couldn't tell. Not New York City. Which it never gets old having to explain. He's not there. He was though, right? Okay, he was there and then he walks out through that exit. How am I supposed to save these people's lives if I can't tell where they're going? Let's do this. Interesting room. Alright, I've gone too far. 4 o'clock instead. The way I say now. Meow. Like a cat. It's only reminds me of Christopher Walken. That's a new one. That's a new one to me. Oh! Hi! I've always wondered what that was. That's... We actually saw it happen this time. It was somebody being thrown out of a window, but it's somebody who dies at 4 o'clock? Is it the first guy? The very first guy in the game? He doesn't get... Does he get thrown out of... He gets shot! He gets shot and blasted out of the window, doesn't he? Alright, we're gonna chill in here. It's gonna take a couple hours, but the guy will come through and maybe we'll learn something. Before I forget, no stream tomorrow, no stream Sunday. Monday is always up in the air. Oh, no, not at all. No. Accents are funny. It's especially... English has got to be just the worst language in the whole world. Because there are so... Like, we're a very diverse country, America, and we all speak the language so differently, and we change it so much every 5 years. Adding new words, adding new rules. Never met a New Yorker that say y'all. Yeah, you don't see a whole lot of people saying y'all up here. Or I mean, I guess you do, but you know, you kind of go, ah, you're not from around here. What are they saying? No. Now. It's hard to think about. It's hard to talk normally while also thinking about how you're talking. I can't do it. Alright, so that's that guy in there. He pulls the arm. We haven't had anybody tell us what the deal is with pulling the arms, but it seems pretty clear that we want all of them to be on hearts. So here he goes. Through the door. Through the door, I said. There he goes. So he's dead in an hour and a half, but we don't get to see how. See, did I do it just now where I said how? We don't get to see how. Now I'm noticing it. Make a compilation. He goes through that door into a room we've never seen, right? We've never seen that room. We don't know how to get there. Unless we go up to the first floor and look down or something. Can we? We can't hear him. This is strange. I'm not sure what to do. We have this floor that I don't... If it's all revealed, then that means that I should have been here, probably. That looks like... This is where you start the game. This up here is where you start the game. This is the, this is where the guy's standing when he comes in from here and shoots him. That's why I don't recognize this area. So... we don't seem to be able to get back there. So I should just disregard it. How about the basement? The basement... I gotta stop doing that. The basement, you come down a ladder, come over here to go... No, wait, there's two ladders. And there's a door here. Let me try getting back to the basement. I think there have got to be a lot of Undertale moments in this, right? Like, if you've ever played Undertale, there's a lot of people that like Undertale, but a lot of people that are very pushy about how you play Undertale. Where they go, hey, go do this. Hey, go do that. Don't miss this thing. It's a funny thing. You're going to miss it if you don't do it, right? Like that whole conversation that we saw with the pair of nines, with how fun... Oh, wait. Hold on. I'm doing this all wrong. I don't know why I thought I could get in from there. I have to go to the bar. But I'm going to want to use the pocket watch here and then restart. Come on. I don't have time for this. I'm only a time traveler. Alright, so the plan is to go back to the basement and see if there's something that I missed in there. We are now in the basement. That is clearly marked as a door. Can we not treat it as a door yet? We can't. How awful. And going back around is just going to lead us back to the other area. Why? Alright, let's go off of the assumption that there is... Oh, he's still hanging out in here. Can we see the spinny... Okay. Here's one of those things on the map. Here's another one. Here's another one. I only see 3, and we've been in every room we can be in. I'm going to make an executive decision that there's only 3 of them. So, setting all 3 of those to hearts does something. We don't know what. So we should concentrate on making that happen. Concentrate on getting all of them to be hearts. In which case I'm gonna start over here. We're gonna start over here, follow him, make all of these be hearts. And then explore the whole house to see what has opened. Oops. Oh, this is the wrong way. I can't actually go through here yet, can I? I'm really trying to figure out what that... I don't know what that was at 1 o'clock. Do we have anything in here that's telling us something that we should know? We've seen this, we've seen this, we've seen this. Oh, she's a sculptor. I didn't realize that. She was caught cheating at cards using her extraordinary touch of sense of touch and hearing. That'll let you cheat at cards, let me tell you. The Moloch egg. Oh, we got all kinds of... I won't read through these right now, but it's good to know that they're there. I did not click, don't lie. I swear I did not click. Statues, the secrets you hide. It's interesting that we don't get to hear the footsteps in quite the same way. That's interesting too, that was from 2 rooms away. So we got heart, and I might actually be too late to get in here. Maybe I should be doing this in a different order. It's already 3 p.m. So when I get through, I need to turn this off. Come over here with the lighter, light it. Here, give him the password. 2 more times. 1 more times. All 3 of them are now hearts. What good does that do? Still can't go through them. I don't know what over here would be. No. Did I ever check this out? A Balzac? Sticking out slightly. Oh, and look at... Oh, there's clearly a hidden door there. Come on. But I need to do something. Going over here, just... A copy of The Mask and Other Stories by Robert W. Chambers that is very, very well read. Personal diary of Charles Joseph Carter is on display. Don't know who that is. A report on a fisherman who caught a juju guppy but later drowned himself. Hoichi the Earless. Strange books all over. Faded parchment, barely legible. At the top are the Japanese characters for Kuroi Kami. Kuroi Kami. Already. He's coming. Oh, I'm too late. Too late to hide. You nearly missed this fella and he ruins it. Ruined. Maybe he goes somewhere else and pulls a 4th one. Can I listen for it? Because I can hear... You can faintly hear it happen when one of these is pulled. I must admit defeat for tonight, I think. I was pretty sure that we would be able to, how long have I been working on these guys? Almost an hour, and I still haven't even seen where or how they die. That's the power flickering because of the other people. got the library. The fact that and now I forget what it is, where it is, but we found the library winding key, and that is a big deal. That's something that we should be able to use to our advantage. Have we not been oh, we can't get into this room. This room and this room are accessed from these two hallways, which both have flame doors. This leads up and around. We've been in this room from the other side. Right? It's too late. It's gonna reset. I'm supposed to be going. We're done for the day, but it's on diamond. I think I actually talked to the ghosts up here. Looks like a proper shindig. Or is that how many instruments a hootenanny? Perhaps it's a full-blown barnstormer. Is he coming in? Oh, so let's go take a look. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. I made it. He comes in, it's set to diamond. After he goes through here, I'm gonna listen to what they say. Maybe that's a clue too. Diamond to spade. I don't know what I'm talking about. It went from club to diamond to spade. Mr. Rune, sir. It's a pleasure to have you in my bar. I'm such a fan of your beautiful work. Can I offer you a restorative, perhaps? According to my friend, I shouldn't so much as shake your hand, let alone take a drink from you. I don't quite follow, sir. You know Thanos? Mr. Gorecki? Of course, sir. The two of you are really quite famous. Ha! Famous, eh? Well, I guess we worked pretty well together. Even if he is a little cranky nowadays. You hear that? Wish it didn't have to be like this. This is a good man. Say what, friend? Nothing, sir. Not at all. Thanos says you staff are out to get us. You believe that? I don't. I'm not sure what you mean, sir. Truth be told, me neither. Thanos, he's got his theory. Says he has a secret way down into the basement. I don't buy anything fishy's going on. So maybe pulling all 3 of these statues is how we get someone down into the basement. Hey, this guy wasn't here before. He stole something! I saw it happen. I think for a guy who designed this place, Thanos would have put in some more elevators or even a ramp. Alright, so it's not a total waste. Not a total waste, because we saw this sneak thief. We saw this treasure hunter. This so-called treasure hunter. Caught ghost-handed. You have nothing to trade for it, so I'm keeping it. Well, how about if I sing? How do you like that? I had something to trade to him. You know the term brown note? I invented that. You should be very proud, sir. Oh, you can hide in 2 places in this room. Did not catch that. Alright, so... the drinks here, man, I like the Tarantini's best, I reckon. Or the Bloody Agonizing Mary. Or the Singapore Sting, that's good too. Even just a plain old Cobra Libra will mess you right up. Even a virgin Coca Cobra has a kick. Like how I had a killer B-52, I thought I died and gone to hell. Good times, good times. I really want to know how I'm supposed to do this if I can't see how they it's got to be that setting those things opens a path to the basement, right? I'll have to watch what's his name again. I'll have to set something up and then follow the wheelchair guy. I think that's going to be the trick. That maybe when he comes over here, maybe it's in this room that the thing opens up. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe that painting in the basement slides away because we saw this door right here. We know there's a door. We'll try that next time. I'll get it so that all 3 of them are showing hearts, and then we'll go in the basement and see if that's opened up. For now, we're done. We're done here. Thank you for tuning in. I'm so happy that you guys are having a good time watching this. No stream tomorrow or Saturday. Tomorrow is Saturday. No stream tomorrow or Sunday. Monday is always a maybe. All right? So thank you for tuning in. Have a good night.